เรื่องจริงเบื้องหลังการอภัยโทษของทรัมป์ต่อผู้ก่อตั้ง Binance
Yes, sir.
Now, with Binance founder Zhao pleaded guilty to violating anti-money laundering laws and was sent to prison, Binance then injected billions of dollars into Trump's family business, World Liberty Financial, and Zhao asked for a pardon and received that. I just wanted to ask you, is that a conflict of interest in your opinion?
I am unfamiliar with any of that. I wear many hats. The pardon hat is not one of them.
I'm just asking, do you see it as a conflict of interest, though?
Again, I'm not going to respond to that.
When you had the Russia talks, was Jared Kushner a part of the Russia talks?
Yes.
What is his official role in the U.S. government right now?
I believe that he is a special envoy.
So you believe that he has an official position and that is not a unpaid volunteer position?
Sorry, I believe that it is not an official position, that he is designated as an interlocutor as we bring many people into the talk.
I just raise this because this is the problem that we're seeing right now when it comes to these conflicts of interest. You know, we see the Trump family getting involved in different roles, even though they don't have official positions. We see Pakistan now announcing that they're going to use Trump's family's companies, crypto, for cross-border transactions and trade. Does that not concern you?
Again, I'd be especially interested to hear if you have any information of why Mr. Kushner is conflicted in the Russia talks.
Look, what I'm saying is that if he wants to be, if he wants to participate in that, he should go by the same financial disclosures and getting rid of conflicts of interest that every other senior government official, including yourself, have to go through. And look, I'm just saying that when we're seeing Trump pardoning Binance founder Zhao, when seeing instead investigating Jerome Powell, when we see that Trump is now suing the Treasury and the IRS for $10 billion, he even said, I am supposed to work out a settlement with myself. That's what Trump said. Do you think that that is a conflict of interest?
That is a Justice Department issue.
No, it is suing your department.
The Justice Department represents Treasury. I would suggest you contact Justice.
With that, I yield back.
Senator Kramer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for being here. And let me say, I'm sorry you're no longer a North Dakota farmer. You were a good one, and we were sorry to see you go. So I'm going to really shift gears here and talk about something that truly is bipartisan, and that is the adoption tax credit. And I know you wake up every morning thinking about it, but and I'm just going to ask you to look into it for me. But during last year's Working Families Tax Cut, the reconciliation package, we took a version, we altered the adoption tax credit a bit to include making it partially refundable up to $5,000. And previously, up until 2011, there was a refundability of part of the credit. The adoption tax credits always had this carry forward provision that allowed, of course, families to carry over unused portions into the next tax liability. Our intent in the Working Families Tax Cuts was for the carry forward to be eligible for the $5,000 refund as well. And the JCT actually included that in their score, again, which sort of validates the intent of Congress. However, the IRS is interpreting the language to mean that the carry forward is not eligible, affecting, of course, the adopted families from 2020 through 2024. What the IRS did is they interpret the effective date of December 31st, 2024, the same way Congress intended. But there's a big difference now between Congress's intent here and the IRS's interpretation of it. I don't believe it was the administration's intent to make this what I believe to be a mistake when the president signed it into law. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention, mostly to highlight it and then to see if you'd be willing to look into it for me.
Senator, I believe you're referring to the section 7402. And my tax office is very happy to work with your staff.
I look forward to that. And the underlying bill that created this language is very bipartisan. Our colleague, my good friend Amy Klobuchar, and I co-chair the Adoption Caucus, or the coalition, and work on these things closely together. So we'd love to work with you.
เว็บไซต์นี้สามารถช่วยพัฒนาทักษะการอ่านและการฟังภาษาอังกฤษของคุณได้เป็นอย่างดีด้วย AI ประโยคภาษาอังกฤษจะถูกแยกเป็นวลีสั้นๆที่เข้าใจง่าย คุณปรับความเร็วหยุดหรือย้อนกลับได้ตามต้องการเพื่อให้เข้าใจทุกประโยคเว็บไซต์รองรับการแปลถึง20ภาษาทำให้การเรียนรู้เป็นเรื่องง่ายเพียงพิมพ์ใน as.com ในเบราว์เซอร์ของคุณแล้วลองใช้ได้เลย